Hi, I'm Mayor David Black, and this is City Happenings. I've been very fortunate in being asked to talk to our younger children about government and how the city works. I recently talked to second graders at Walnut Creek Elementary. And it began as a desire by local musicians to keep playing. 25 years later, the Pact Band is going strong. We'll hear from the man who got it all started. And there's a fundraiser planned for an area military veteran who, along with his family, is facing an uncertain future. We'll hear from the veteran's brother. Find out more in City Happenings for the week of February 14th.
Thanks, Mayor Black. The mayor is back on his speaking tour. He's talking to second graders about city government.
I look at it as a great opportunity. It's a chance for students to make some connections to what they're learning about. You know, they hear about the mayor, but anytime we can reinforce what we're teaching with a real life experience, it just reinforces it all that much better. So for him to be able to come in and talk about his daily activities and, you know, what he does to run the city and things like that, just reinforces what we're doing in our social studies curriculum. It's great for elementary age students to know and understand that we as a community and democracy elect people to make decisions and have that power and make decisions for the good of everybody. We will do some pre-teaching about what, you know, about a mayor and things like that. They'll read about it in social studies curriculum, and they're learning about careers. And then after he comes in, they'll have an opportunity to, of course, ask him questions. And then we'll probably follow up with a writing activity or something that will extend their learning, just so they can that much better retain it and remember it.
Just about everyone in the area knows about the Pact Band. But did you know that it started 25 years ago?
I guess when you first start to have any kind of idea that what you want to do, you just never know how it's going to go. It could have lasted a couple of years, but we worked with the city to see if there was any interest in a community band, and did a little research and sent out some communication, a little PR, and lo and behold, we had about 60 people said, yeah, they would be interested. So there was some interest right off the bat. So I felt, well, I guess there was a need for it, and I always felt being a junior high band director in public school education and being in the music area, I could see students going through the junior high, high school, enjoying playing in college, and then the instruments sat in the closet. There was no outlet for them, and so I thought there's got to be an outlet for them to enjoy playing, just rather sitting there. It doesn't compare to vocal music, because you have the outlets, I think, in vocal music. You could be in choruses or choirs and that type of thing. So I thought, well, let's see if we can get a community organization started. There have been others in the state and throughout the nation. So I said, well, let's see it. And yes, there was definitely an interest, and I was really surprised at the variety. We almost had a full band. You know, we didn't have like 80 trumpets and 2 flutes. It was a well instrumentated band that we had the first time around.
A local resident who's a military veteran needs your help. Randy Cahill and his family are facing an uncertain future.
On October 1st, he woke up in the morning and had seizure-like symptoms. It was a seizure, but it also gave him stroke-like symptoms, and he went to the hospital, and then they did a bunch of scans, and they found a spot on his brain. At that point in time, you know, he left the hospital that he went to and went to UNMC, where he works. I think pretty well knowing what it was that he had. And he got up there, and sure enough, it is what he thought it was. It was a brain tumor, probably the worst kind of brain cancer that anybody could get. With this disease and the fact that he had a seizure, that doesn't allow him to do his normal work as a physician's assistant. He can't work on patients anymore. Right now they're trying to find a position for him up there so he can still continue to work. There is a possibility that he may lose his job at some point in time with this, which means that he would lose his health insurance. So the treatments for him are going to be very expensive. If he can't, if he can't afford them, I don't know what he's going to end up doing. So with that said, You know, if we can raise enough money to allow him to at least pay for a Cobra if he does end up losing his job, that's what we want to be able to do for him. That and making his life, what's left of it, more comfortable. So that's our intention here. You know, he has seven children. They range in age from 7 is the youngest to 17, the oldest. This is a lot of pressure on them right now with everything that's going on to try and make ends meet.
Registration is now open for the city's annual half marathon. Log on to the city's website and click on the Recreation Department link. You can get all the information that you need on the entire event on the webpage or call 597-2041. And I'd like to invite you to our city council meetings. They're held the first and third Tuesday of each month. If you can't make it to the council meetings, you can watch the replays right here on Papillion Vision Channel 18. The first showing of the new meeting is on the Thursday following meeting night. The meetings air Thursdays at 4 and 7 p.m., Fridays at 9 p.m., Saturdays and Sundays at 1 and 7 p.m., and Mondays at 4 and 7 p.m. Now, for more about Papillion, go to www.papillion.org or just call the Mayor's Hotline at 827-1111. Thanks for watching.